Welcome to Perfect Word Media. I'm standing here in the parking lot of Super Walmart, Guntersville. That's Guntersville, Alabama, USA. And what I want to tell you is in 2019, I was treated like a shoplifter here. And I sued them for $30,000 for harassing me and treating me like a shoplifter when it did not warrant it. My debit card had simply been declined. And as I was leaving the store to go get the cash money for a $300 buggy full of grocery purchase, I was mistreated and treated like a shoplifter. So come to find out, it's the sheriff, Phil Sims, that was telling the deputies to tell the security at Walmart to target me. And they did. And that's the power of the truth and the power of the American judicial system. Because at the time, we had no idea. I had no idea. Brother Chappell had no idea. And my mother, Eugenia, had no idea that what was really going on is the corrupt sheriff had, in essence, been promised by our bankers that if he could sabotage our property into foreclosure, the banker would, in essence, give our property to the mafioso realtor, Mayor Tracy Honey. Wow. And then you find out what actually triggered it was the officials had just become aware of what we call the $1 billion retail outlet development deal going in, which is now under construction directly across Highway 431 from our property. Look at that. Corrupt county marshal. The judges steal land for the mafioso mayor. And the sheriff is also corrupt. No home safe, folks. The 7 people in this tragedy that belong in federal penitentiary is, number 1, mafioso mayor Tracy Honey, Albertville City mafioso mayor Tracy Honey, a real estate developer and mayor that ordered my family destroyed to steal our property. The second is the attorney for the city, Jimmy Carnes. He mocked Brother Chappell in open court August 16th, 2022, and that emotional and judicial violence that took place in that courtroom by Blood Judge Mitch Floyd and Albertville City Attorney Jimmy Carnes killed Brother Chappell with a fatal heart attack on August 31st, 2022. They were targeting us, harassing us, terrorizing us, planting illegal narcotics and firearms on us, and then you find out they wanted our property into foreclosure, and they had been promised by our bankers that if they could get us into foreclosure, the bankers would give our property to the city mayor. Look at that. The third person would be Judge Mitch Floyd. The fourth would be Judge Timothy Francis Riley. The fifth would be bad banker Chris Bailey, president of Liberty Bank. Then you've got the vice president of Cadence Bank, Margaret Lacey. Both of those banks hold mortgages on our properties. And they moved into for the kill to hijack the mortgages in order to steal the properties for the corrupt officials and with the corrupt officials. And then you've got Sheriff Phil Sims. Sheriff Phil Sims, a very dangerous criminal with a gun. He posts himself online holding a large metal 9mm Glock. dangerous people. The judges issue illegal judgments, and then they issue illegal orders to confiscate, evacuate, and foreclose upon their theft target.